Hello everyone, welcome to Toyeen Talks. Báwo ló ṣe ń lọ lọ́dọ̀ yín? Okay, this is just a quick one. I'd like to thank you all for watching. Till I'll see you in my next video. Stay safe, stay blessed. I love you all. Bye.
Of lies, no amount of blogs can shake me. And I want to reassure all of you that are watching me this afternoon. Tó bá sọ pé àwọn kan gba àbẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀, àbí some people can be bought. Ẹ wò mí dáadáa. Owó tẹ́ fẹ́ fún mi ò lè là mí. Tẹ́ bá fún mi lówó tó máa là mí gan. Ẹ̀mí gígùn àtàlàáfíà láti lò ńkọ́. Am I communicating? I believe in God. I believe in Tooto. So when I see people pay, she has been bought. She has been bought. Count me out of it. See, when I came to social media to support Baba Mohbad, it was genuinely. And it will remain like that till kingdom comes. Ẹ wo gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣe fún mi gbà tá bẹ̀rẹ̀ justice. Ẹlòmíì àti sá. No. Kàkà kó rẹ̀ mi máa mú rẹ̀ rodò. Wọn ò mọ̀ pé oúnjẹ tí mo mọ̀ jẹ ló ń gbé wá fún mi yẹn. Ó máa ń fi make me stronger sí ni. Ó máa ń fi fún mi ní more energy láti come out to talk. Àbí kò yé yín? Ó máa ń fún mi ní more energy to talk ni, but kò yé wọn. Mo sọ fún yín pé tó bá ṣe justice tán. Tí n bá ń sọ sí ara ẹ̀ pé mo wá pity party. Àbí mo fẹ́ jẹ́ kán máa ṣá. No. I have a story to tell. So when you see me out of anger, tí bá ń gbé ọmọ lórí burúkú àṣànà yẹn ṣépè, there is a reason for it. But I kept quiet. Mi fẹ́ dẹ́rù bà many of you. Mi dẹ̀ fẹ́ kẹ́ wò pé ó ń wá pity ni. No. Kò sẹ́ni tó pè mí sínú justice èmi mo pera mi. So mo gbọ́dọ̀ wá fi nǹkan tí mo rí nínú àjò yẹn kí wọ́n máa fi dẹ́rù bà yín. Àbí kí wọ́n máa fi wá bí àwọn dáwọ́kú nation kọ́ máa fi gbowó lọ́wọ́ yín. Now let's go straight to what we want to discuss this afternoon. We started with Ashana yesterday, yeah? And Ashana said we are going to play Ashana's video, yeah? Let me quickly. We are going to continue. Sorry, I made a mistake. We are going to continue with the video we started yesterday, yeah? So let's continue now. Yeah. Yeah. Mama get phone me because mo fẹ́ máa kúrò lórí kíní so that mama lo phone méjèèjì fi wọ̀nyí tí bá ń ṣe nǹkan tí mo ń ṣe. Yeah. Yeah, this is it, yeah? So let's continue. We are going to be listening to what she said. Sorry, YouTube. Unfortunately, I didn't come on YouTube yesterday, so I made the show yesterday, so we are going to continue. I will try to post. Yeah. Oh yeah. So I will be analyzing it. Yeah. Emagbo.
Do you give any reason for this?
He did not. He did not. He did not. You know, he just said he needs to bury him. Like, a lot of people begged him. He wanted to bury him that night, but they didn't give, like, he actually called the ballet of where he wanted to bury my husband. But the ballet said, there is no way, I cannot bring my husband that night. So he had to wait till the next morning, and you know.
And even it was such a rush that even the coffin was so small for him.
The coffin that he was the one that got the coffin, and the coffin was, you know, my husband was 6'1", but the coffin was very, very small that he had to break his head.
Now this is what she said. She said Baba was the one that buried Mohbad. That they begged Baba. I'm on TikTok on a different name. Oluwabukola Jesse. Yeah. She said, yeah, I'm live on TikTok now, but on a different name. Auntie Blocky, my film. Go and look for it, please. It might distract me, yeah? Now, I want you to listen to it again. Now, I will go back to Darosha's update. Then I will read the update for you, please. I want you to listen attentively. So, please, I'm going to rewind this. Listen to what she said. Yeah? Listen to what she said. And I'll come back and read what Darosha's updated when Mohbad died. And I will read what Perez Hospital said when Mohbad died. This lady was saying it with her full chest here that Mohbad was quickly buried by his father. That even Mohbad's father bought that coffin. And I'm challenging Darosha now that Darosha, they have bought that coffin and kept that coffin because they knew what they were doing. Now, let's rewind it so that you can hear it. Then I will read the update for you. Boom. Yeah. Sorry.
I think they were supposed to do that, but my father-in-law already buried my husband. So when the government autopsy came out, the autopsy result said they cannot determine the cause of death because his body has already decomposed. So they couldn't get the right tissue to use for the autopsy.
But was there any reason your father-in-law buried him? I mean, how soon was he buried after he was...
Like, he wanted to bury him that night, the night that he died.
But is he a Muslim?
He wasn't a Muslim. And, you know, a lot of people actually begged him not to, but he insisted I was going to do that. He wanted to bury him that night.
Did he give any reason for this?
He did not. He did not. He did not. You know, he just said he needs to bury him. Like, a lot of people begged him. He wanted to bury him that night, but they didn't give, like, he actually called the Bale of where he wanted to bury my husband. But the Bale said, there is no way that I cannot bring my husband that night. So he had to wait till the next morning and, you know.
And even it was such a rush that even the coffin was too small for him.
The coffin that he was the one that got the coffin. And the coffin was, you know, my husband was 6, I think.
Can you hear that? Baba Mohbad was the one that got the coffin. Now, I'm going to go back to Darosha's update. Yeah? Emma Bino, you have to take your time today. Emma Konju. Auntie me, Eka Roma. Yeah, Joma Eba me send, what the February video kan lọ́wọ́ yín ni o. Okay. Okay, ma worry. Tí bá rántí ma béèrè, ẹ ṣé ma. Yeah. So, I'm going to be reading Darosha's update when Mohbad died. Please listen attentively. Shegbo, Ejoma Bino. So, this was Darosha's update when Mohbad died. Yeah? Yeah. Darosha, when Mohbad died, none of them came out to tell us what killed Mohbad. Baba refused to talk. Baba don't know about social media. So Baba did not granted any interview. Thank God for BBC Yoruba. They were the first person that went to Mohbad's dad for interview. That was when Baba told us what happened. Immediately Baba explained what happened. Darosha rushed out to put this update. I will read it for you. Please listen attentively. This is on Darosha's Instagram. Darosha stated, and I read, I am so down to the extent that I had to write this up to clear this old damn story about me going online that I bent my love's neck. That is Mohbad's neck. Can you hear that? This is the craziest and saddest thing that ever happened to me my whole life. That I broke my brother's neck. Seriously, this hurts me so much. What happened about the neck was that when we got to Ikorodu, we were told there is no space to keep his body at the mortuary. And we don't want him buried that night. So a worker, please listen. So a worker there advised the family to pay for an ambulance and a coffin where we can keep him till morning. And the same ambulance would drive him down to the place of burial. Can you hear that? Darosha said, the family, and Baba Mohbad said he was not there. Baba had gone. So who were the family that decided for them to get a coffin? Can you hear? The whole family agreed to the idea because the ambulance that took us to Ikorodu is complaining that they have to leave the same night back to the island. It was only his mom that was not present there that night. The only issue that brought me into this was that I paid for the arrangement of the coffin and the ambulance. I don't even know if the coffin was small. Did you hear that? Ashana said in an interview with Arise TV that Baba Mohbad bought the coffin. And this is Darosha saying that he paid for the coffin. I've put this on my wall. I didn't put it on Instagram and I didn't put it on TikTok because Instagram will occupy here. So you can check it out. So, can you hear that now? Darosha paid for the coffin. Now, Ashana said Baba Mohbad paid for the coffin. Reason for her lying, we don't understand yet. Emagbolo. I just paid. I don't even know it was a small coffin because it was late. I just paid and we all left to come back the next morning. But we hang around. Emagbolo, Baba said it that they slept in an hotel. He confirmed it here. Kokosoko tell him. Baba said it in his podcast yesterday on TikTok that they slept in a nearby hotel. He confirmed it here. He said, I just paid and we all left to come back the next morning. But we hung around because it was not safe leaving only him there. The whole family saw his body in the ambulance before leaving to the burial ground in the morning, and no one complained about his head or nothing. I didn't go close to ambulance because I'm in shock, so I don't know if his neck was bent until I saw it online. That saddened me. Did you understand that? So this is Darosha. Darosha is Iyamoba's brother. Darosha confirmed that he bought the coffin and he put Mohbad in the coffin. Meanwhile, Ashana said that Baba Mohbad bought the coffin and Baba Mohbad purposely bought a small coffin to break Mohbad's neck in the coffin. That is it. Now, remember that Ashana said, and don't forget, Baba said it was only Mohbad that is not there. Ashana was there when they put him in the coffin. Everybody was there. But Ashana lied as if she was not there. Yeah? That is not the point of contention. I am going to read what Perez Hospital put up there. Now, remember that day when they said Mohbad died of ear infection. Somebody came out. This is why I know that Iyabo Ojo had been planning Mohbad's death for a long time. And I accept the fact that Iyabo Ojo has a connection. She's one of the sole owners of GISTLOVER. Now, before Perez put this update out, there was a rumor that was flying around that, you know, when they told us that Mohbad died, a guy which happens to be Darosha's friend, I can tell you that authoritatively. Darosha's friend made a voice note that, why will Mohbad die? I was in Perez Hospital when they brought Mohbad. Mohbad walked into Perez Hospital with his 2 legs. I saw him. The guy even said he posted, he took a picture with Mohbad. Darosha purposely said that because they wanted to confuse us. Immediately the boy put that update out. The boy sent it to GISTLOVER. GISTLOVER put that voice note out without investigating the proper truth. And inside that update, the guy said, I have the picture I took with Mohbad. I will put it out. Immediately somebody sent me that voice note. I came out, if you all can remember. I came out and said, disregard that voice note. It is a lie. Can you all remember? I said that voice note is a lie. I said, let us see the picture first before we can accept that Mohbad walked into Perez Hospital with his 2 legs. Not knowing that Mohbad was taken to Perez Hospital dead, brought in dead. But they wanted to confuse us. That was why that guy made that voice note and GISTLOVER pushed out the narrative. Now, let us read what Perez Hospital. So immediately, people started coming for Perez Hospital. They started attacking Perez, that it was Perez Hospital that killed Mohbad. So immediately, Perez Hospital quickly put out an update. Let me now read Perez Hospital update for you. Perez Hospital put this update on the 25th of September 2023. Perez Medicare Hospital. 40A, Castle Rock Avenue, off Jakonde Roundabout, Osapa, London, Lekki, Lagos. Yeah? Press statement. The attention of the management of Perez Medcare Hospital has been drawn to the misleading and fake information being circulated in some social media platforms that Mr. Ilerioluwa Loba, aka Mohbad, died in our medical facility. Don't forget that Ashana confirmed it on Arise TV that Mohbad died 20 minutes after he was taken to Perez Hospital. Don't forget that. Now, this is the hospital debunking that lie. We consider it patent to put on record that at about 4:30 p.m. on the 12th of September 2023, the lifeless body of Mr. Ilerioluwa Loba was brought to our medical facility, and our medical team, they said lifeless body. They did not say a life body. But meanwhile, Ashana went on Arise TV to say that Mohbad was taken to the hospital 20 minutes after. I'm sorry about the break in transmission. Okay, bye. Okay, yeah. Are you listening to me? Now, Ede Kimakalo, we consider it patent to put out the record that at about 4:30 p.m. on the 12th of September 2023, the lifeless body of Mr. Ilerioluwa Oladimeji Aloba was brought to our medical facility, and our medical team immediately sprang into action. And after assessment, it was discovered that there was no sign of life. No central or peripheral pulse, no heartbeat, no recordable vital signs, and his pupils were fixed and dilated. On attempting CPR, rigor mortis, stiffening of some parts of the body in relation to death, was observed, and the person who brought him to our facility were informed that, they were informed that Ashana was there, that Osha was there, Adura was there, Iyatunde was there. They were informed that it was a case of BID, brought in dead. Upon inquiry about the circumstances leading to the emergency, our team was informed that this disease was being treated at home by a nurse and that she administered injection on him. Our team thereafter advised that the body be taken to the nearest government hospital. Am I communicating? The doctor advised them that they should take Mohbad to the nearest government hospital. Yeah? Where it can be deposited in the morgue. Am I communicating? They said they should take Mohbad to the nearest hospital. Okay, increase the volume. The volume is high, Abi. Sorry. Yeah, the volume is high. So, our team therefore advised that the body should be taken to the nearest government hospital where it can be deposited in the morgue. Yeah? Now, let's continue. Let it be known that Mr. Ilerioluwa Aloba was not a patient of Perez Medical Hospital and was never admitted at our hospital at any material time whatsoever. Also, the nurse was said to be administering treatment on him at home. Is not our staff of Perez. And the video of the medical facility circulating in the media space in which Mr. Ilerioluwa Aloba is seen alive and receiving treatment is not Perez Hospital. Yeah? We are compelled to issue this statement to set the record straight and correct the wrong and false information being circulated about Perez Medical Hospital. We urge everyone to desist from spreading fake information and be mindful of the sensitivity of this matter. While we express our condolence to the family and friends of the deceased, Mr. Ilegioluwaloba, we also lend our voice to the call of thorough investigation. Even the hospital said they should investigate thoroughly into the circumstances of his sudden death. Even the hospital advised a thorough investigation for the circumstances that led to Mohbad's death and why they were lying that Mohbad was brought into that hospital live. Now, let's continue. I just want to bring this in for you to know that why is Ashana lying, covering up what really happened on that night. Can you all see that the 3 interviews Ashana had granted, she had not for one day tell us what happened to Mohbad on that fateful night. She stated, and I quote, she said Mohbad had a very little injury, but in her interview, she called 2 nurses for a little injury. But the police made us to understand that Mohbad was bleeding profusely. So who is lying? Is it the police or is it Ashana? Let's continue and listen to Ashana's interview. Let's continue. 1 minute. Yeah,
A lot
sorry.
of other figure in my life.
Paternity. Yes, we say you don't have the law, the local study.
This is the Temu lawyer.
Because the man, when he was alive, he bought 2 land. He bought one in Liam's name. He bought one for himself. He bought for his father. Do you understand? So if he's...
Can you hear that? Now, please, I want you all to listen to me attentively. The lawyer said, and I quote, when Mohbad was alive, Mohbad bought 1 land for Papa Lolo, Omonuora. Mohbad bought 1 land for Omonuora, Omonu Linon Bag, yeah? Mohbad bought 1 land for his father, and Mohbad bought 1 land for Ashana. Am I communicating? This is Mohbad that is coming from the trash. Mohbad is coming from the slum. Mohbad was born with a finger. He was not born with a silver spoon. Am I communicating? So the first money Mohbad will see in his life, it will be to buy a landed property for Omonuora, Omonu Linon Bag. Yeah? Forgetting where he was coming from. Now, don't forget that Ashana is insisting that Baba Mohbad is after property. Now, the lawyer said, and I quote, he said Mohbad bought a landed property for Baba Mohbad. That was the land Baba decided to bury Mohbad. If Baba was so much into Mohbad's property, I'm asking you all a question. Will Baba allow them to bury Mohbad on that land? Because he doesn't need that land. Don't forget that the house they videoed Baba Mohbad struggled to build that house himself. It was not Mohbad that built that house for him. Mohbad just got him a land according to this lawyer. And that was the land he wanted to bury Mohbad. Now, Mohbad that was coming from the slum. Mohbad Itomobi Yasheri. Don't forget that Mohbad does not have an access to his account. Mohbad does not have an account. Until when Naira Marley called Mohbad's father and said, your son is with me. He has no account. I have been paying into Ashana's mother's account and Ashana's sister's account. Why is your son at 26 does not have an account? I cannot be paying into your son's in-laws account anymore. So don't forget that if the lawyer is now telling us they bought a land for Omonuora, Omonu Linon Bag, it was Ashana that bought it for him. Mohbad ò tí tọ́jú ìyá ẹ̀. Ẹ wo bí bàbá ṣe rí. Baba, I'm sorry to say, ẹ wo bí bàbá ṣe rí. When they showed us Baba, look at how wretched. Baba was living in penury. Baba was living from hand to mouth. He did not look after his father. Don't forget, 10 years, I know. See, mommy. It was this olórí burúkú ṣẹ̀pẹ̀tẹ́rì táyé ò yẹ. Níbi tẹ́gbẹ́ tí ń náwó tó jẹ́ pójú ló ń ná ń bẹ̀. It was this same girl that came out and said, it was 10 years, I no see money. Ashana, come and talk. Tó o bá sọ̀rọ̀, màá gbé e lábẹ́rẹ́ tó máa fi bọ́ta ṣe show. Ashana, olórí burúkú ọmọ, ó ṣorí gbígbẹ bí ẹja ìfọ́lọ́. 10 years, I no see mommy. Nínú jíjẹ, níjọ́ àìríjẹ, níjọ́ tẹ́bí ń pọmọ, níjọ́ tọ́mọ ń sunkún tí ò rí bí sùn. Baba said, and I quote, to the extent that he will back the children. They will be looking for what to eat. So that boy will now forget. The first person he will wait. The first person the Mohbad will remember is Omo Ale. Omo Ale. Omo wọlé bàbá ṣọ́kú. Omo wọlé bàbá ṣọ́kú. Àkúkú bí sọ̀ṣẹ́ radarada. Ọmọ tó wọlé tí gbogbo ẹbí túká. Ọmọ tó wọlé tí ìdààmú àìrójú àìráyè tó wọnú ilé. Ọmọ inú ọ̀rá, ọmọ inú nylon bag. Tí Mohbad gangan fún ara ẹ̀ sọ pé, are you sure this boy is for me? You haven't told me who has this boy. Abẹ́tí gbàgbé ni. Ọmọ yẹn ló máa wá lọ ra ilẹ̀ fún. Make it make sense. When the parents are living in penury. When the parents are living in penury. And look at this. Look at this stable lawyer confirming it. Let's continue. And don't forget, he did not give that land to Baba. He gave it to Baba to build a church on it. So that land was to build a church. It was not a gift for Baba. Because Baba ti kọ́lé ẹ̀ nínú owó carpenter, owó kóló. Ó ti fi kọ́lé ẹ̀. Let's listen. Because I don't expect them to come to this platform or any of the TV platform to tell us all these nonsense talks. When they said she went to TV station to talk, I thought she went on TV station to tell us what killed Mohbad. In all the 3 interviews, they have not told us what led to them calling 2 nurses on the 11th of September 2023. Exactly. Why did they take the body home if they had no intention? If they had no plans, why did they take the body home? The qualified doctor, professional, advised them to take the body to the general hospital. But instead of them to take the body to the general hospital, they took the body home. They took the body home. Do you know why they took the body home? That was when they came out to tell us that Mohbad cannot sign. Mohbad signed with thumbprint. They took Mohbad home to do all the necessary transfers. To do all the necessary, because Mohbad died. You did not call his father. You did not call the people that are close to him. The first person you called was a lawyer, Mohbad's solicitor, and Mohbad's alpha. What were they doing there? Wọ́n lé yọ òkú lọ́yà lẹ kọ́kọ́ pé tí ó ń ṣe bàbá 80 something, God forbid, tí bàbá ọkọ ya bá kú lọ́la, wọ́n lè kọ́kọ́ pé lọ́yà. Àwọn ọmọ bàbá, àwọn ìyàwó bàbá ló máa kọ́kọ́ pé. Lawyer will be later. Abeg me. But the lawyer died. Mohbad died. The first person Ashana did was to call lawyer, to call Afa, to come and certify, to come and correct every loopholes before Baba comes. No TV station was there. No video was there to show us how people were coming to condolence, to sign condolence book. And yet, Ashana is telling me that she has no hand in Mohbad's demise. Ashana, if they investigate you and you have no hand, Emi Gongo, my hand are me follow up. Ashana, Mohbad's partner is Ashana. I think you are new. Mohbad's partner is Ashana. Ashana. Nílẹ̀ Yorùbá mean hawker. And hawker. And to man tarai. Yeah, that is the Yoruba of Ashana. Hawker, hawk. They call them hawker. Àwọn ọmọ ọ̀rọ̀ ilé ayé. Let's continue to listen. Let's listen. Yeah.
He's a bastard. He wouldn't have the mother in his house and the child as there. So all this thing went on. So we now say you don't have the right. At the point our client came and told us that instead of fighting this thing, let me just have the DNA. And we say, forget about legality. We say we are doing all our objections. Oh, yeah, let us do the DNA.
She decided to have the DNA done because they've had a plan with Eniyan Shoro, Baba's ex charge and bail lawyer, Eniyan Shoro, because they've had a plan with him. That was why everything we decided to do, Eniyan Shoro is always turning it down. Eniyan Shoro confused Bodayo, but he so much entered Bodayo's head because they had a plan. Don't forget, Eniyan Shoro is from the same place as Ashana's mother. So they have already planned how the DNA is going to work. That was why she came out and said she's ready for a DNA. Now, I want you all to listen carefully. Immediately, we changed Baba's ex-charge and bail lawyer that has no resident permit to go to Nigeria, yet is treating an homicide case in Nigeria. Make it make sense. It's just like Ogun is Ogun. Ogun tó fi mú Bodayo gan lọ fún gbà yẹn. Ogun tó fi mú Bodayo lọ fún. I kept on telling him then. I said, Bodayo, why do you want to employ this man? This man cannot travel to Nigeria. He is under asylum. He's an asylum seeker. Yet you gave him a very big homicide case that even the police refused to unravel for us. But he kept on telling me unnecessary stories. I like what is happening to Bodayo now. But because if he had listened to me, we will not find ourselves here. But thank God for stopping Corona inquest. Atori Koshin Kololong. Don't stop Corona inquest. Báwo la ṣe fẹ́ tètè mo lórí burúkú Eniyan Shoro ta ṣe fẹ́ yọ kúrò. We would have gone into that inquest and they will come back and tell us no case to answer.